Hello, my fellow brethrens of fire. Welcome back to another episode. It's been 2 or 3 days since I last uploaded a Breath of Fire episode, and of course I got my reasons. It's been a pretty emotional week for me and my family this week. And hey, I'm glad to say that it's all good news. I'm not going to go into the family stuff, but I will say that I have some pretty exciting news. And some not as much exciting news, but we'll get into that in a bit. First, I just want to get myself on the right track here in the game in terms of where we got to go, and then I can talk about it. So first, we're going to be heading back to this main village. If you remember our last episode, we had basically just gone back to Angel Tower, where we met one of the guardians, and we're supposed to meet with her somewhere or some craziness like that. So that's what we plan on doing this episode. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta come in here, and with Gar, we gotta talk to the old man. Gar? Duh. What is it? Your mission is over. Yes. It's kind of weird to see how, I mean, I know I've criticized bits and pieces of the story at times, but, I gotta give credit where credit is due, because, this game does have some pretty good story development in terms of Gar, for example. His whole mission was just to kill Dario and the whole brood, wipe him out, and now he's more trying to figure out exactly what happened and why his god wants to get rid of the brood. So we're trying to actually learn more about the brood rather than just wiping him out. So it's pretty interesting, and now we have to meet up with one of the guardians, just like Gar, Geist. So maybe Geist can give us some information on where we got to go to meet his god. Blah -de -da -da -da. So go west. There you'll find Geist. So I think we have our party here. We're going to stick with Ray, Dario, and Gar as our party for now. And we're going to head west, just like they ask. So let me just double check. I want to make sure, because I haven't played in a few days, so I kind of forget, if we did everything or not in terms of equipping everyone. I think we did. Just want to double check. Yeah, we did. So everybody is pretty well set. We should be good to continue on. And now, you might remember me showing you this area earlier in the game, but now we're actually going to be heading here. This little crevice here leads to a cave. A cave which we really had no business being in earlier, but now we're ready to go here. So to the Tidal Caves we go. And this place is kind of interesting because there's a little feature they do here called the tides, and what happens is it's on a certain timer, I think, and when you're inside a cave, basically every few minutes or so, the tide will change. It'll either get higher or lower. I don't think the tide could change while you're here. Like, let's say we're standing here. I don't think the water will go above you and kill you. But it does change when you're, like, in the cave, which I'll show you when we get there. We do need to restock on some vitamins, but blah, blah, blah. But, I haven't seen... Okay, you just told us that already. Oh, there's the tide we was talking about. And there you go, the tide went down. How do we get that treasure chest? Well, that's a great question. I have no idea. I forget. Well, that's not how. I just walked out of the place. That's not going to get us the treasure chest. Oops. We got to go through this again, probably. Yup. Battles. Let's see what kind of enemies we have here. I don't remember. The bar bulbs. Well, I'm not afraid. Let's see if we can steal anything off of him. With Pilfer. Gar attack, Dario attack. Let's see what we got. Nothing to steal, of course. He reprises, naturally. There's always got to be enemies in this game that annoy ya. Steroids. Hey, steroids are not good for you, man. We've gone over this already. 306, jeez. So it looks like you had no chance. Great, we need the tide to go down. Oh well. Kind of screwed that up. But basically, I believe what we gotta do here, if I remember correctly, is... I don't remember. Ooh, bar bulbs and spikers. We fought in the spikers before, huh? That's kind of interesting. So, we gotta definitely work on Ray's attack a bit, because it's kind of pathetic, to be honest. Oh, great. Venom Breath. It's just... Ugh. God, I hate that. Kill it. Oh, yeah. Duh. I almost forgot. While I was talking about the game, I completely forgot to mention it. So, the good news and the bad news... Well, it's more good than anything. The good news is I actually got my PlayStation 3 fixed. Yup, so you know what that means. Once we finish probably Breath of Fire, I'm going to go right back to God of War. Now, the bad news is, that's where I left off, God of War 2, if you remember. But the bad news now is, my PS3, the issue that needed to be fixed is my hard drive actually crapped out on me. And the reason that's bad is because, well, now that it crapped out on me, I lost all my save data. Yay, isn't that wonderful? Yep, I lost all the God of War save data, so I'm going to have to replay through God of War 2 just to get back to that part where I left off on. But it's still good news. I wasn't, you know, I have no problem playing through it again to get back to that point, and, I'm just excited to get back to it very soon. Hell yeah. So that's the good news. Sorry I made you guys wait 7 minutes into the video to tell you that, you know. I didn't realize, you know, I completely forgot what I was talking about, so. Alright, 2 new enemies, the Sleepies and the Bomb Seeds. Let's not mess around. Let's do a little lightning and see how they like it. Gar. Let's do a little Fire Blast. And Dario. God, you guys really need more AoE hits. It's kind of embarrassing. He defends. Of course, I don't expect Ray to do a lot of damage with his lightning because he's not really a magic user, so... Snooze, that's good. What the hell? Oh, I thought they were casting Snooze on me. Sad, sad, sad. Oh my god, these things are all still alive. Kill them all! Uh-oh, he's angered. Hypnotize. This looks like a pretty tough encounter. Now they're confusing my guys. Aha, your hypnotize missed. Ow. That actually hurt a lot. Okay, you're dead. You're dead, and we have this guy left that's asleep. Dead. 134 experience. Ray's leveled up. Very nice. Very, very nice. And that sound, my friends, means the tide level has changed. Which means... Now, if we head to our next area, we should be able to move on. If I can get there fast enough. I just don't remember the way. What do we got now? Spikers! The way it works is, if you want the tide to change, you gotta basically just fight enough battles to do that. So it can definitely become tedious, but this place is really not too bad, to be honest. I'm just trying to figure my way through this cave, and then it'll be easier. And yeah, there's a couple items and treasure chests and whatnot around here, but honestly, I think there's one good one that we'll probably get along the way. Other than that, I really don't care too much. There's nothing that like we must have in this cave or anything like that. Okay, so... Nope, that's a dead end. So, I think we're going the right way. We gotta go this way, and this will lead outside, right? Yes! That's what I was looking for. Run away! Oh, we have no escape. I'm just, I think my guys are so level that I really don't feel like just fighting these guys. I think that's my issue. There you go. So let me see if I remember my way around these caves. I think we gotta go... See, there's a treasure chest I already missed. That's not good. Psh, whatever. Like I said, I don't think there's anything, like, too necessary here, so I won't even worry about it, to be honest. Caves everywhere. So, how was everyone's Halloween? Hopefully, you know, I'm sure most of you don't trick-or-treat anymore, but did you give out candy, or, you know, just, I'm kind of curious to know what you guys really did. Obviously, I was giving out candy. I also went to the hospital with my dad earlier in the morning, and that's where I got kind of the good news, so... wasn't a bad day. Everything went pretty good, so I'm kind of happy about that, you know? Okay, which way are we going? I'm completely lost. I'm completely lost. I don't know. More sleepies. These guys are pretty easy, so I can take them out pretty quickly. They keep falling asleep somehow. I don't know if they're putting each other to sleep or if it's me putting them to sleep. I have no idea. No, don't hypnotize me. That's not very nice. You mean son of a... Kill him! Yeah, so again, if you're just tuning in or you missed it before, because there's people that tend to skip through my videos, which is fine. Great news, everyone. My PlayStation 3 is fixed. I just have to... it's a new hard drive, though, so I have to kind of play through everything all over again. But God of War will presume, and then we'll go into God of War 3, so... Pretty exciting stuff, yeah? I have the initiative. Die, frog! I should probably be stealing more with Ray, but I don't feel like it. And in terms of Back to the Future, episode 3, which is the next one I gotta start, I'll probably be starting. I'm not sure if I'll start that tomorrow or I don't know. I gotta decide. I gotta see what I want to do with that. I haven't really decided yet, so. Okay, and I think this is where we gotta be. I think we're heading the right way now. Yep, we are, because there's another prism here for Dario. We've learned so many forms. That's kind of one thing that I kind of regret is we've gotten so many of the brood crystal things, but I haven't showed you all the dragon forms, so I'll have to be sure to do that. And we're not too far away from beating the game. I mean, there's quite a bit left, but it's really not as much as I originally thought. So, you know, hopefully not too much longer until we beat it. We found the gross gene, and we'll probably honestly never be using that one, because that one kind of sucks. Just being truthful. Okay, and that was basically the cave. I know we skipped so many treasure chests and all that other nonsense, but whatever, we got the job done. So, we're, what, 14 minutes in. This is a good time to stop the episode. And next time, we'll go into the cliff and look for that Guardian guy. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you for more Breath of Fire 3 next time. Peace out, y'all.